3, 2, 1, and liftoff. Liftoff of the 25th Space Shuttle mission, and it has cleared the tower.
Down now at 94%. Normal.
NASA cares to count. This morning, it looked as though they were not going to be able to get off. Looks like a couple of the solid rocket boosters blew away from the side of the shuttle in an explosion.
The Space Shuttle Challenger is the most heartbreaking disaster in NASA's history. The Challenger disaster didn't just destroy a multi-billion-dollar shuttle, it shattered the dream of space for everyone and grounded the fleet for years. The tragedy was the defining story of the era, but this tragedy showed that America doesn't just give up. America faced resilience and triumph in the face of the Challenger disaster, including national mourning, monuments, and continuing the NASA space program even though many pushed to end it. To understand the triumph, you have to understand the tragedy. It was January 28, 1986, 40 years ago. It was freezing in Florida. Literally, ice was hanging off the launch tower. Because of the cold, the O-ring seals in the right rocket booster became brittle and frozen. They couldn't expand like they were supposed to seal the joints.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. We have main engine start. 4, 3, 2, 1, and liftoff. Liftoff of the 25th Space Shuttle mission, and it has cleared the tower.
Now controlling. Roger, roll, Challenger. Engines beginning throttling down now at 94%. Normal throttles for most of the flight, 104%. Miles.
At 46,000 feet, 8 miles up, 73 seconds after liftoff, those seals failed, causing fuel to leak out of the space the O-ring was supposed to expand to fill. The resulting fire caused the external fuel tank to structurally fail, and then the orbiter exploded and was torn apart by the aerodynamic forces while going Mach 2 over 1,500 miles per hour. The scariest part about this is that the initial explosion didn't kill the crew members. The cockpit can be seen intact in this photo, meaning the crew didn't die immediately. Their module kept climbing upwards to 65,000 feet or 12 miles up, then fell back down toward the surface. Recent evidence shows that the crew activated their air packs, meaning they were alive and conscious during the fall. They died when they hit the ocean almost 3 minutes later. We lost 7 crew members: Dick Scooby, Michael Smith, Ronald McNair, Ellison Onizuka, Judith Resnick, Gregory Jarvis, and Krista McAuliffe. McAuliffe was a social studies teacher. She was supposed to be the first civilian in space, teaching lessons to millions of kids from orbit. When that shuttle was lost, it felt like our future was lost with it. The program was grounded for 32 months, and the public wanted NASA to shut down the space program forever. But America has resilience, and we didn't quit. We didn't stop the program. First of all, the disaster wasn't kept a secret. It was declared a national tragedy, including an address from President Ronald Reagan.
Today is a day for mourning and remembering. Nancy and I are pained to the core by the tragedy of the Shuttle Challenger. We know we share this pain with all of the people of our country. This is truly a national loss.
The triumph isn't just that we kept flying, it's that we are finally doing what the Challenger crew set out to do. Today we are sending educators and scientists back into deep space. The space launch systems we have today, its boosters are basically the ultimate perfected version of the Challengers. We took a fatal flaw and engineered it to the most powerful rocket in human history, Artemis II. It's been 40 years since we lost the Challenger, but looking at the NASA of 2026, it's clear we have won. We have a permanent space station, we're heading back to the moon, and the civilians in space legacy is finally happening. We took the most heartbreaking accident in NASA history and proved our resilience by national mourning and building safer rockets that can take us farther into space than ever before. Long live the memory of the Challenger. We're finally finishing the mission soon with the upcoming Artemis moon landing.
The future doesn't belong to the faint-hearted. It belongs to the brave.